After the completion of exercise Pitch Black in Australia, the Typhoon fighter jets and Voyager air-to-air refueling tanker of the Royal Air Force will be having a stopover in India on its return back journey to the UK. The Royal Air Force will conduct a bilateral training exercise with the Indian Air Force, and it will also provide an opportunity to the Indian Air Force to evaluate the Eurofighter Typhoon that has been offered to India under the 114 MRFA program. The Cabinet Committee on Security chaired by Prime Minister Modi will give clearance to the Tejas Mark II program this week. That will lead to the release of funds to Aeronautical Development Agency to go ahead with the design, development, testing and certification of the Tejas Mark II fighter jet. The estimated cost of the entire project, including manufacturing of a small number of prototypes for flight testing, will cost around 10,000 crore rupees. The first prototype will be rolled out very soon, and the first flight will be conducted in later half of 2023. The flight testing and certification will be completed by second half of 2026, and deliveries to the Indian Air Force will start in 2028. The Tejas Mark II will feature upgraded avionics, UTAM Mark II radar, more powerful F414 engine, and would also be able to carry 6.5 tons of payload, which is 2 tons more than the Tejas Mark I-A. India has accelerated its plans to build 12 indigenously designed and developed conventional attack submarines under Project-76, and Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders has been made in charge of developing most of the technologies that will go into the program, and several subsystems and components have been included in the recently released third positive indigenization list that will improve the level of indigenization of these submarines. From indigenous lithium-ion battery packs to pump jet propulsion system to radio and navigation systems, Defense Ministry has started the process of developing most of these technologies that it plans to have ready by 2026, so that the nail for Project 76 can be laid before the turn of this decade. The Indian Air Force will raise the first squadron of light combat helicopter on 8 October. That will replace the older Russian Mi-25 and Mi-35 attack helicopters. The Indian Air Force will receive 10 light combat helicopters from the limited series production batch, and after evaluating these units, the Air Force will place an order for 65 more units. The Army Aviation Corps has already raised its first LCH squadron with 1 helicopter on 1st June, and it will receive 4 more units this year, and has plans to procure 95 more units for both Eastern and Western Command. Bharat Dynamics has briefed a high-level Tanzanian delegation on the Akash air defense system, anti-tank guided missiles, advanced lightweight torpedoes, countermeasure dispensing system, and drone-delivered missiles. Zen Technologies also showcased its state-of-the-art combat training simulators and counter-drone systems to the visiting delegation. The Indian Army is conducting trials of the EnforceAir Counter Drone System at Leh, that has been developed by Israeli firm D-Fend Solutions. It features the world's most advanced counter-drone radio frequency-based takeover technology, and it can be used in both autonomous and manual mode. It can detect, locate and identify enemy drones in airspace, and allows the operator to take full control over the enemy drone and land it safely in a predefined zone.